Well, after one of the best days of the series on day 2, day 3 produced probably England's worst day of the series, and now they really do face the grim prospect of losing the 4th Test match here in Melbourne and going 4-0 down in the series. Hello, my name is John Etheridge. This is the review of day 3 of the 4th Test here at the famous MCG Coliseum, and really a disastrous day for England, a really pathetic batting performance. There's no other word to describe it. They lost all 10 wickets for just 114 runs and were dismissed for 179 all out. Australia needed 231 to win the game. By the close of play, they knocked off 30 of them, so they will begin day 4 requiring just 201 more runs to win this game. And really, England have only themselves to blame. They were chugging along quite nicely. Alistair Cook and Michael Carby, they put on 65 for the first wicket, building on a first innings lead with 51 runs. No pressure really, more than 100 runs ahead, all 10 wickets standing, and they just disintegrated with a mixture really of terrible shots and poor judgment. I suppose the best place to start is the beginning of England's innings and those fall of wickets. Alistair Cook, he batted as positively as he has done all series, made a very fluent 50, but then there was LBW. Michael Carby scored 12 runs in 81 balls, just dug a grave for himself really. He was also LBW, and then the problems really started. Joe Root ran himself out, a superb pick-up and direct hit by Mitchell Johnson at mid-off. Ian Bell, unbelievably, to the first delivery he faced, he lobbed it straight to mid-off. Johnson again, who else? He was the fielder, and Bell was out for a golden duck, and so it continues. We had Ben Stokes chipped a catch to deep mid-off. Johnny Bairstow, as soon as Mitch Johnson came into the attack, was caught behind in the first over that he faced from Johnson. He played a couple of meaty shots for 6 against Ben Stokes, against Nathan Lyon, but as soon as Johnson appeared in the attack, that was the end of him. And then Kevin Peterson was left stranded. Surely the other batsmen just had to hang around, stick around and just keep him company, block up one end while Peterson scored runs at the other, but they were not able to do that. Tim Bresnan pulled on, dragged onto his stumps, attempted to pull a length ball. Stuart Broad drove at one when he needed the done so edge to slip, and then Peterson, England were 8 down by that stage, thought, well, there's no other option, I've got to try and get some runs from somewhere, and his first attempt at a big hit ended up into Ryan Harris's hands at long off, and then finally Monty Panesar was LBW. So it was a catastrophic collapse where you say all 10 wickets for 114 runs, the last 5 for just 6 runs, 179 all out. It was just unbelievable really. I think because England were building on a first innings lead, there was less pressure than there'd been at other times during the series. This was the worst collapse of all for England. And in the morning it wasn't great either. Australia put on another 40 runs for the final wicket. Nathan Lyon and Brad Haddin did that. Alistair Cook set the field back, spread the field, trying to give singles to allow Nathan Lyon to get on strike, but really had only the effect of giving easy and cheap runs to Brad Haddin, and they put on another 40 runs, which in the context of a low-scoring match was really bad news for England. So sadly, I'm afraid it'll take something pretty dramatic for England not to lose this match. The day 3 finished with Australia 30 for 0, needing just another 201 runs to win this 4th Test, with all 10 wickets standing. Cheers for now.